Good Tuesday, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Conversations Daily News. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. We, of course, have your news headlines coming your way this Tuesday. We have the Truth of the Day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich, and in today's Entertainment Spotlight, he being part of my conversation with Hadassah Lieberman about her new book called Hadassah. Enjoy today's broadcast. For Conversations Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with your Tuesday headlines. In national news, the governor of Mississippi says Mississippi was opting out of additional federal unemployment benefits. Governor Tate Reeves of Mississippi said Mississippi will opt out of additional federal unemployment benefits. Reeves said on Monday on social media that he has informed the Department of Employment Security to direct the Biden administration that Mississippi is opting out as of June 12th, which is the earliest federal law allows. The purpose of unemployment benefits is to temporarily assist Mississippians who are unemployed through no fault of their own. After many conversations over the last several weeks with Mississippi small business owners and their employees, it has become clear that the pandemic unemployment assistance and other like programs passed by the Congress may have been necessary in May of last year, but are no longer so in May of this year. The governor said he has also told the MDES to prioritize pre-pandemic enforcement of all eligibility requirements for any individual to receive unemployment benefits under state law. It has become clear to me that we cannot have a full economic recovery until we get the thousands of available jobs in our state field, Reeves said on Monday. Mississippi is open for business. In more national news, Pfizer COVID-19 shot expanded to U.S. children as young as 12. COVID-19 vaccines finally are headed for more kids as U.S. regulators on Monday expanded use of Pfizer's shot to those as young as 12, sparking a race to protect middle and high school students before they head back to class in the fall. Shots could begin as soon as a federal vaccine advisory committee issues recommendations for using the two-dose vaccine in 12 to 15-year-olds expected on Wednesday. Vaccinating children of all ages will be critical to a return to normalcy. Most COVID-19 vaccines rolling out worldwide have been authorized for adults. Pfizer's vaccine is being used in multiple countries for teens as young as 16, and Canada recently became the first to expand use to 12 and up. Parents, school administrators, and public health officials elsewhere are anxiously awaiting the shot to become available to more kids. The Food and Drug Administration declared the Pfizer vaccine is safe and offers strong protection for younger teens based on testing of more than 2,000 U.S. volunteers ages 12 to 15. The study found no cases of COVID-19 among fully vaccinated adolescents compared to 18 among kids given dummy shots. More intriguing, researchers found that kids develop higher levels of virus-fighting antibodies than earlier studies measured in young adults. In more national news, FBI names pipeline cyber attackers as company promises return. Hit by a cyber attack, the operator of a major U.S. fuel pipeline said on Monday it hopes to have services mostly restored by the end of the week, as the FBI and administration officials identified the culprits as a gang of criminal hackers. Colonial Pipeline, which delivers about 45% of the fuel consumed on the East Coast, halted operations last week after revealing a ransomware attack that it said had affected some of its systems. On Monday, U.S. officials sought to soothe concerns about price spikes or damage to the economy by stressing that the fuel supply had so far not been disrupted, and the company said it was working toward substantially restoring operator service by this weekend. In more national news, Colorado police seek motive in party shooting that killed 7. A shooting at a birthday party inside a trailer park home in Colorado Springs that killed 6 people before the gunman took his own life stunned a state weary of gun violence just weeks after another Colorado mass shooting killed 10 people. Police on Monday were investigating what led the gunman, who they say was the boyfriend of one of the victims, to walk into the crowded party early Sunday and open fire. And finally, in entertainment news, amid outcry, NBC says it will not air Golden Globes in 2022. Amid growing pressure on the Hollywood Foreign Press Association from studios, stars, and large swaths of the film industry, NBC said Monday that it will not air the Golden Globes in 2022, putting in doubt the viability of one of Hollywood's oldest and most watched award shows. In a statement, the network said it believes the Press Association, which is facing possible boycotts from Netflix, Warner Brothers, and many Hollywood actors, is committed to reform. However, change of this magnitude takes time and work, and we feel strongly that the HFPA needs time to do it right, the network said. As such, NBC will not air the 2022 Golden Globes. Assuming the organization executes on its plan, we are hopeful we will be in a position to air the show in January 2023. Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. It's now time for the Truth of the Day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich. Mary Ellen, it's all yours.
Hi, this is Mary Ellen with your Truth of the Day. Every day offers an opportunity. It is hard at times to let go of past mistakes to go forward. Each day offers you an opportunity to declare to God, the universe, that you are ready for change. You may even think you have struggled and struggled, yet you haven't found a way to succeed. Keep yourself open to a new way of doing things, or the many opportunities God sends your way. It is a good idea to examine the story you tell yourself. When you regard yourself as failed, you block your ability to succeed. You have the power to change all of this right here, right now. Acknowledge your past, forgive yourself, learn from it, and let go. Look at the many positive qualities and fine moments from your past that have brought you to this very moment. Recognize your life lessons learned from these past experiences, and next time, choose wisely. Today, understand every day brings a new opportunity. As you go about to enjoy the day.
Hadassah Lieberman is featured in today's Entertainment Spotlight, right here on Conversations Daily News. For Conversations Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with the Entertainment Spotlight. Hadassah Lieberman joined me recently on Conversations Live, the radio show, to talk about her extraordinary life and her new book called Hadassah. Here's a bit of our conversation.
Well, I was saying to you before we began the segment that, of course, I know you from seeing you on television or reading about you, but now in this book, it really does give us, I think, an intimate portrait of how you became the individual that you are. What has it been like for you, Mrs. Lieberman, to be able to see the way that people are responding to your life story?
Well, to have come out of the darkness, my mother Auschwitz Dachau, my father's slave labor camp, and to emerge in that darkness and to go on and grow and feel the light. And, being married to Joe, to be in public service, you feel the light more and more. So I'm grateful that people appreciate my story. And that's really why I wrote it. To be at this point in my life, I'm obligated to write more, as my mother asked me in the diary I found.
Here you are on this world stage with this book, also being able to share your story. Does it feel almost surreal to you, kind of where you now are 11 years after that speech?
There's always an element coming out of that background of surrealism, in the sense that there are so many things that you're told about and remember hearing. And then to make it, that's why I wrote it. Because I didn't write it to sell books. I wrote it to transfer thoughts about the background. It contains lessons for all of us for the future.
Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. We thank you all for tuning in to this edition of Conversations Daily News. We'll be back with you guys on tomorrow with more news, Truth of the Day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich, and of course your Entertainment Spotlight. Until then, I'm your host Cyrus Webb saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Daily News today. Let's make today amazing. Take care.